So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Crypto Logic channel. Welcome to the Crypto Logic podcast once a week. Today I have a very special guest. We got Crypto4Change. That's a dope name. I always thought it was Crypto Exchange or something like that. Crypto, but then I started like looking at closely. Oh, it's Crypto4Change. Like that's a cool name. He's a content creator in the crypto community on TikTok. How you doing, brother? Well, thank you for coming on to the podcast, man.
Thank you for having me, bro. I'm blessed. I can't complain.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Good, bro.
Yeah, I like that. We were talking about on air before we got on air, Toronto. So shout out to Toronto. I've had like two people on air in regards to crypto that's from Toronto, and then obviously Crypto Masons is like probably like the most known from Canada. So that's pretty dope. That like what I'm trying to say is like it's dope that like around the world there's so many people into crypto, and living in this generation we have the technology to talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like
crypto has no borders, bro.
Yeah,
it has no borders.
Yeah, that to me has always been the best part about it, because we all like being in crypto. It's like we know, like if you're truly into crypto, like not just for the fad, not just for the BS, not, you know what I'm saying? Like you're really in it. You do the research. You know what I mean? You respect it, the space, and being able to find like-minded people that we would have never met without technology. You know, unless I flew over where, you know, are and somehow meet you some, you know, or people like, you know, that's the cool thing about it. And it reminds me of like video games. You know how we used to play video games? You play on like chat rooms and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, man.
Those lobbies used to get savage.
Yeah.
Up on the Call of Duty lobby. Oh.
That's the Discord now. That effect is the Discord. But like it's positive. I love it. So what's up, man? So I want to, you know, just start talking about you, and then we'll go in some conversations. Like, when did you get into crypto? Why did you get into crypto? And why are you still in crypto? You know what I mean? Like that's pretty sure what everyone wants to hear.
I got into crypto in 2017. I was literally searching like methods how to make money online, bro. And then like YouTube video popped up talking about Bitcoin and how it's gonna be revolutionary. It's gonna be like it's gonna be a new thing, you know? And I looked into it, and you know what? I'm like, okay. I just jumped in. I just aped in.
You did. I saw your video. I saw your video you reposted saying, "Buy some Bitcoin, y'all." You were driving. I just bought some Bitcoin. Buy some Bitcoin.
Bro, I used to literally save my change to go on vacation. Okay, that's how I went to Cuba and stuff like that. And then I just started with the same change. I started buying crypto. You know what I mean? Like $300, $400 at a time, and like. Honestly, bro, like it worked out in my favor, and I'm glad that I got into crypto. Like it literally changed my life. Like my name is literally Crypto4Change. You changed my life. We're still early, and it could literally change somebody else's life. And I'm hoping that we could help people do that. You know?
Yes, we're still. That's the thing. A lot of people don't. Not a lot of people. I want to say a lot of people, but I don't want to generalize everybody. But many people don't realize how early we are. I have people thinking that it's too late. Like, oh, man, everyone knows about it now. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, crypto is going to change the whole landscape of technology, the way we operate with one another, the way we do anything in regards of finance, medical, pharmaceutical, anything you can think of, supply chain, right? Even gambling, like buying things, NFT, it just doesn't stop. Buying a car, buying a house, you know, any security tokens. Like it's endless of what crypto is gonna do for society. And people are just like, oh, it's like they think you're crazy, you know, like. But the thing that's interesting now compared to back then, probably when you were investing, I bet you did you tell people about crypto?
I told all my friends, I told my family, I was like that crazy guy that talks about crypto. You know? And they look at me like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? Like, is he all right?
Yeah.
And that's what I like about TikTok too. Like I kind of started TikTok by accident. Like I never had an ambition of doing it or nothing like that. And then I started doing content. I'm like, yo, I like this stuff. And I started meeting new creators and stuff like that. And it's so cool because I get to talk about crypto because I can't do it in my regular life.
Dude. Bro, that's crazy. I'm telling you, I said this last time with Pink Lady Crypto. Shout out to her. She said I've had on the podcast says the exact same thing. You cannot talk to your friends or your family, most of them, on crypto. They don't want to hear it, or they blow you off. They're just like, whatever. They just don't believe it. They don't buy into it, and they think you're crazy. When we've done the research, we know what's coming. We know what's coming, and it's like you guys are just missing out, worrying about the wrong things on the news. You know, like the narratives that they try to play. You know, obviously some devastating stuff happening around the world, but like the narrative that they try and make you succumb to, like which celebrity's dating this celebrity is breaking up with this celebrity. You know what I mean? All that dumb stuff that most people kind of just follow. When it's like just go to Crypto Panic and just read. Look at all this stuff that's going on around the world and how it's gonna change. You know, that's crazy. And I agree with you. I like the fact that I agree with the fact that you said making content and then finding people that follow you, that like your videos, that comment, ask questions, and then on top of that, other creators that are like, hey, your content's really dope, man. And the whole space of it is very inspiring to people. You know what I mean? To me, I don't know. You feel that way?
And I actually, I do, man. Like I love seeing creators, their takes on it, their opinions, because obviously we all have our favorite coins and what we're investing in and stuff like that. But I love to see, you know, people's opinions and their point of view, why they're investing into this crypto, and it's just amazing, bro. It's amazing to see.
Yeah.
You know?
So with that being said, like, what are your favorite cryptos? What is your favorite like aspect? Like, what do you like? What do you like? Do you like DeFi? Do you like finance tokens? Do you like layer ones? What do you like? What type of tokens do you like? What do you look for? What belongs in your portfolio? Like you like to put in your portfolio?
I like stuff that's actually being used. Okay. Stuff that actually gets built on. Like meme coins, I stay away from it.
Yeah.
Even though you can make money, I'm not gonna knock anybody. But when I first got into crypto, like Ethereum drew me in.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, this could be the next internet. Like stuff could be built on top of it. And you know, like I invested more into Ethereum than I did Bitcoin for that reason. And what's crazy right now, bro, is a lot more cryptos coming out with actual use cases. Like
compared to back then,
we're seeing so many new cryptos, and that excites me because that's what is gonna bring the mass adoption when it's actually being used, other than just being quote unquote store of value. You know what I mean?
That's dope. Those are the type of tokens I like too. I got drawn in initially through Dogecoin and was able to sell that Thursday before Saturday Night Live at like 70 cents or something like that. So I was able to get that, and I buy Ethereum. I was like, all right, what's the main thing I can get that I know is safe, that I can get more bang for my buck? Got Ethereum. From there, I went down rabbit holes, and that's why I found XRP. And prior to me moving on to becoming more seasoned, I was into Digibyte, Zilliqa, and those type of tokens. Then I kind of realized, I'm like, okay, there's better tokens out there than them. They're strong, they're fundamental, but there's way better plays. And that's when, you know how the game goes. You start going down rabbit holes, flipping, doubling tokens, taking profits. Then you start playing the game. You know, I was a buy and hold guy and just didn't do anything. Then I realized, like, you can't do that. You have to research. You have to keep up, at least try to keep up with what's going on with different moves, right? And time them. You can't really time the market, but you can kind of feel the overall sentiment of what's going to happen, right? Based on the news and everything. Yeah.
Like a lot of people say DCA, buy and hold. Like that's cool for the average investor.
Yes.
But if you actually want to make money in crypto, like you said, don't try to time it, but you got to be in and out. So you could add that money into your long-term holds that you're going to, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we don't know what's going to be here in 4 years.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So you got to play the game like you said, bro. You're bang on right there.
Yeah, that's and that's why I always say in my YouTube videos, I'm like, yo, there's like 17,000, 18,000 cryptos. There's no way they're all going to survive. Just like when the internet first came out, there's so many web.coms everywhere, everything.com.
Yep.
What's standing? That's a search engine. You can probably name on your hand how many there are.
Yep.
Microsoft, Bing, Google, Yahoo. You know, and then obviously now they're making a crypto one, pre-search and stuff, but take the crypto out. Those are the three big heavy hitters out of all the different, you know, and web browsers. Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari. So Apple made their own Safari. You got Opera. Like, I don't know any other ones which one did you got? Mozilla, maybe, right? Mozilla. But on crypto, you can name, there's XRP, there's XLM, there's Telcoin. You know what I'm saying? You keep going that move money around.
And You know what's funny, bro? Like I never invested into stocks or any, like crypto was my first investment. And I think that's the only investment I'm going to play. Like I'm 100% crypto.
Yeah,
I believe in it so much.
Me
I
too.
believe in it so much, you know?
I
like
got
my Bitcoin has not changed.
my bank account. We always make fun of this in Discord. It's like I don't like having money in my bank account. I pay my bills. The money goes straight to crypto, and then I buy food. I buy crypto before I buy food. That's how crazy it is, you know. Like, all right, I know people that literally create a budget for their food, and they're eating less. Like they're making like quesadillas and stuff like that every, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're having a strict diet because they know how much they're spending on food. I'm only spending $50 a week on food or $40 on food because I want to spend this amount on to crypto. It's that serious for a lot of people. I know some people that are doing that.
I mean, you gotta do that, bro. You gotta live use your means, invest. I mean, even if you don't see it today, you're gonna see the returns in 3-4 years. Like crypto is a long game. Like mass adoption is not here. We're still in the freaking baby stages, guys. When corporations like couldn't, like, you guys don't understand, bro.
That is, bro. That's how I was last year when I started making content last year around this. I actually started in like May of 2021 making content. Right, I got into crypto full time in January, end of January, February, beginning of February of 2021, going full time, changing my lifestyle, my thought process. I didn't make content until May, and I started seeing how more people are starting to look at crypto, right? It went from just Bitcoin, and then people started saying, "Oh, Ethereum, Dogecoin," right? That was like the main three, and then Sheeb got added. A bunch, hundreds of thousands and millions of people got into crypto because of that. And obviously, you got to weed through all the BS, and the ones that stay, then they start learning about all the other ones that are out there. Yeah. Then you start seeing them talk about Chainlink, Cardano, even if whether or not you like it or not, right? XRP or Avalanche. Then you start seeing that type of, it happens every year. There's a new flush of people that come in that are trying to make a quick buck off the new fad. And then there's people that say, hey, there's more to this. Because I was one of those people. Got in, said, wait a minute, there's more to this. And I actually heard of Bitcoin back in 2015 from the movie Dope. You ever heard of that movie? Yeah. The movie Dope, they talked about Bitcoin and swaps, exchanges, basically like Uniswap and stuff like that. And I thought it was like the dark web. Like, oh, they do buy drugs and stuff. Like, I was like, I think I was like, I don't know how, that was like, what, seven years ago? So I was like in my early, like I was like 20, I think, 21. So I was like.
I have two regrets in life when it comes to crypto, okay? Number one is not buying enough in 2017. Yes. And number two is sleeping on a bear market for a year and a half.
Oh my.
Those two mistakes were the worst. I don't care about taking profits because I had my chance to take bro, I sat on Bitcoin and Ethereum for 4 years until I seen, you know what I mean? Like I didn't take profits in 2017. But those two mistakes, man.
2018, 2019, those 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a year no one really paid attention unless you're really into crypto at that time. Yeah. And you think about it as like how we're into crypto now, our mindsets change, right? So like a normal mindset that's not into crypto would think, oh, thank goodness I wasn't in crypto that time. I would have lost all my money. You know what I mean? Nowadays, we're like, oh, I wish it was like that again because you could just eat up all the discounts. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Chainlink was this much. KDA was this much.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And the funny part is, like, that opportunity is going to be here sooner or later.
Yes.
And that's why I started making content too, kind of, because it's going to keep me in the game, whether I like it or not. You know what I mean?
My.
And I hope, bro, like, I could help people. Like, I don't care about shilling shit, bro. Just, like, follow my journey. Let's get to this opportunity. And when it comes, I'm going to tell you guys.
I'm gonna tell you guys. You're gonna be like Kanye in his documentary. You've been documenting in 2021, 2030.
Buy that. Not financial advice, but get it.
2030, you're gonna be on your boat. Like, I told you, mother. I told you. With a cigar.
Like even, bro, like I made a video yesterday, like Chainlink, Polkadot, ICP. Like these, they're like near $10, like 15, 16. Like they're like easy 5x from their all-time highs.
Yep.
You know, and like
easy.
That's the opportunity. Like, but the sad part is, bro, just like I didn't 2 years ago when the hype died, everybody else went with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that we could keep people in the space.
That's how I feel. And if you look at, like, for all my podcast listeners, right, the ones that are not watching, they're watching on Spotify or listening on Spotify. I'm pulling up Avalanche, right? And you can go down the list. Avalanche in the summer of 2021, right, was $10, $11, $12.
Wow.
Right there in June, $10.92. And then in July, $10. The all-time high it hit, right? It hit an all-time high a few months ago. Back in November was $146. $10 to $146. That's just that happened. Like that really happened. People made bank. And you didn't even have to have a special skill or nothing. You just had to, you could have just said, I like the name Avalanche, a dope name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing about crypto. It gets much better when you learn about it, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the logo looks cool. I like the logo. I'm gonna invest into this because I like the logo. It's red and it has a little triangle. It looks dope. Put $100 into it. You know, $100 would worth over $1,000, right? I mean, so obviously you want life-changing money. You got to put in a couple $1,000, right, to make six figures. But you feel comfortable doing that if you just start, hey, I'm going to take it serious. What does Avalanche do? That's all you have to ask yourself. What does Avalanche do? And then from there, your mind will you're entering a new door and then you'll never leave again.
Exactly.
You enter a new world.
And like, you don't need to know everything about Avalanche.
Exactly.
You just got to know the basics of it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't got to be a genius, bro. Like, am I the smartest guy in the room just because I got in early? Mm-hmm. Hell no. I just understood what it did. And
they're going to build things on it. They're going to build yield protocols. They're going to have one of the greatest DAOs potentially of all time. And then obviously that thing tanked. Time.
Well, it is what it is, man. Like, you know, that's another conversation for
I was in it. I was in it. I got hit hard on that.
I can't blame, like, bro, everybody was in it. You know what I mean? I wasn't in it because I don't know. Just the AP. I don't know.
You knew the APY, yeah. But the thing about it was you could have made a lot of money if you if you had known more. Like for me, I had made a lot of money and then I realized by the time it was too late, like, man, I should just took it. Why didn't I take it?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't I take it? I just like, it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep rebasing, keep making more money. And that happens to a lot of tokens that you buy at a young price, a low price. Yeah. It smashes all-time high. It doubles all-time high. You get the opposite feeling of FOMO, or I don't know if that makes sense, but the feeling of it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going, rather than this thing, the all-time high, this thing was $50 and $117. Take some profits.
That's one of those lessons you gotta live through to learn.
Yes,
you know what
and
I mean?
And now I know,
bro.
Never again.
We've all been through it. Like, you have to go through it.
Yep.
You know, you go from diamond hands to freaking paper hands super fast when you're like, oh man, I left that much money on the table.
Yep. And it's like, look at it, Solana, right? Solana and Avalanche and Luna were the three ecosystem layer ones that blew up right last year.
Yep. So
if you look at it from, let's say, this time last year, where was it at? I know it's cheaper. Like, so if you go back to March, it was $13. $13 this time last year. It's at $96. But even if you look at where it was in the beginning of the year last year, $6, $3.
Imagine, bro.
$2. Look at that. $1. $1.67. December 28th, 2020. And then you go to January 1st, $1.79. The all-time high of Solana back in November was $260.
Yep. And that's what excites me too, bro. Because like right now, I have much more money to play with when shit does hit the fan. You know?
Yes.
And that's what excites me, my bro. And I don't know.
And the thing that's interesting is that was two. There's Luna, Cosmos, Polkadot, a lot of these, right? But then there's still protocols and tokens that have yet to have their blow up moment. This is one, right? Near Protocol is one, and then you got You got KDA. KDA already kind of blew up a little bit. It hit an all-time high of like $30 or something like that, $28 or something, $28, right? Still has an opportunity to go past and join the $100 club at $7. So that's why I learned. I'm like, and I'm buying KDA, and I'm like, these tokens, you have opportunity here. There's opportunity all over the place. You got Alliance Block. You got, what you would call it, LCX. There's so many. There's so many.
There's an article that I came across, like API 3. I'm not gonna get too much into it.
I love API. It's on my watch list. Watch. Oh, it's not, but it was. But this thing I've been looking at. What article did you find?
It's a sleeper for sure, man.
Yeah.
It's trying to do what Chainlink does. I don't think it will replace Chainlink, but those are the type of plays I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I'm looking into the future, like, yo, what's coming?
Yeah, this Chainlink is similar. Like, I like Alliance Block. Alliance Block is like one of my favorites. And Chainlink and Alliance Block, they're partnered together, and they do kind of the same thing. They're like oracles in a sense. Well, Chainlink is an oracle, but like Alliance Block tries to bring the real finance world into crypto and make their assets and everything tokenized stuff and everything like that. So this was like one that I know of. I never did a deep dive research on it, but I knew it was like, oh, there's something here on this one.
Yeah. Another thing that I'm looking to pick up is like I'm looking to pick up some Chainlink, Polkadot, Engine.
I love Engine. Oh,
my God,
I love Engine.
ICP. I know a lot of people don't like ICP, but I see the future in it. Maybe like a 3 to 4 year play, but
yeah, everything's lagging. See, it was on my ICP is good too.
Yeah,
ICP is really good. I like the Theta, Near, ADA.
Yep.
Oh man, there's a lot of. I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, you know how we were talking about how the internet kind of like they had to blow up. Everyone was trying to make money off the internet, and everyone's trying to create websites. Just like how we had that app wave, right? Remember apps? Everyone was like, do you know how to make an app? I want to make an app. I'm gonna be a millionaire, make an app. That was like a thing. People used to say that. I'm gonna make an app. And so when you go back to the internet, what's standing from the internet ages is not as much, right? It's like 5 or 6 search engines, 5 or 6 big multi-billion, trillion-dollar companies, Google, Microsoft, Meta now, right? Facebook, Meta, like those type of industries. And then you go to the apps world. Obviously, a lot of apps were made. A lot of them didn't make it.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of social media platforms were made. A lot of them didn't make it. MySpace, Vine, a lot of them didn't make it. But there's still a lot more apps that were created that actually survived compared to like how many internet websites and everything that were created that actually got killed off. So in my opinion, when it comes to crypto, there's going to be a lot of cryptos that actually survive, but a lot less compared to what we have now. You get what I'm saying? Like it's going to be more and more and more because like internet protocols were less. Apps, there are a lot of apps, but then a lot of them got wiped out, but there's still a lot of apps out there. Yeah. But then crypto, there's like over 18,000 cryptos, maybe 20,000 cryptos. I'm not saying there's only going to be like 5 or 6 cryptos in the world that are going to survive. I think there's going to be a couple thousand. Yeah. You know what I mean? But compared to being 2,000 to 20,000, it's like 90% of them gone, you know? What do you think about that?
There's more things being added onto it, like NFT is coming out, the metaverse is coming out, the play to earn is coming out. It's just
play to earn, yes.
Bro, I'm excited about that one. I'm a gamer, bro. Yes, if I find a game that I actually like playing, like I'm gonna break some hearts, bro. You noobs ain't ready.
Yeah, it's just crazy because you think like a lot of people, some people say, oh, there's only gonna be like 10 cryptos that survive. I'm like, no, that's what they said about the internet. And then there's like, obviously, yes, okay, you could say there's like 10 big internet companies that survive. But the apps, same thing with the app. People said, oh, there's not gonna be that many apps survive. There's a lot of apps out there. A lot of them die. A lot of them are useless that were created. They end up being useless. Yeah. But then the same thing with crypto. There's gonna be a lot of crypto that are gonna be created that end up never being used again. They're gonna go, people are gonna get caught holding the bag, but there's gonna be thousands of cryptos that actually do well and survive in this ecosystem that we're gonna switch over to. Play to earn is like another one. So think about all these big companies saying, hey, I want to like Sony for PlayStation or something, or Microsoft. They're like, hey, they're already getting into crypto, but you know what I mean? Like they're integrate the gaming studios want to integrate crypto to it. Like, okay, we'll implement play to earn. Like a game like Destiny would be great on a blockchain.
Yeah.
You know the game Destiny?
Of course.
Oh yes, just like so that game would have been amazing on play to earn.
For
you know,
sure.
game,
Like
game
even
like that.
even like the battle passes, right? Like there's every game has battle
Call of
passes.
Duty, yes.
So imagine like the rose skin was an NFT.
And you have one.
Because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that wants a rose skin, but they can't get it. You know what I mean? Because in PlayStation 2. But if it was an NFT, I could probably turn around and sell it for freaking God knows how much.
Yes, that's it right there. You could sell it for crypto, or you could probably possibly even trade it.
Yep.
Trade it for like you said. That's what you said, right? Trade it for like a gun or something.
Anything doesn't.
That's the crazy thing about it. Imagine, because remember Modern Warfare when the gold AK, you had to like get all the prestiges and whatever or whatever you had to do to get the gold AK.
Yep.
Imagine that, right? You get like gold AK with like this sticker on it or something that's on it that there's only 5 of these in the whole ecosystem of this game, and you have one of them.
Yep.
Like you have that, and people run around like, oh yeah, and then like
I mean, we've seen that with CS:GO, bro. There's some like gun skins that's going for like $10,000 off market, you know. So the future is bright, my bro. Like when it comes to crypto, bro, like the future is bright,
shoes,
my bro. Like,
your digital shoes, that beanie you got will be in the game. Like, yo, there's only 10 of these, and I have one of them in the game. Like your character in the game has the beanie or has the shoes, or has a backpack or something. Like that's just one little aspect of what the potential can be. And I was literally thinking about this literally before we got on. Was technically wanting to play to earn with real money doesn't work, right? Because where's that money coming from? Okay, let's say you start a game and a business, that money is not infinite; it's finite. It's digital money. It's money. You take $100 and you cash out, it's gone. It's not in the system anymore. It's not. You got to pump more money into it.
Yeah.
But having crypto, the aspect of quote unquote mining and staking allows money to be circulating in the ecosystem of the game. So more tokens are being made as people are cashing out. They're when they cash out, what happens? They're exchanging the token for money. So that token gets reinserted back into the supply. And new people come in and play, and then they consume those tokens. And it's just a cycle that will never end. It's self-sustaining.
Yep.
That's the difference between that and the dollar.
Yep.
The dollar, we have to keep printing it and printing it and printing it. People have the cash. They hold the cash. It's not being used in the ecosystem anymore. You have hordes of cash, or people in the bank account. That's what the banks do with your money.
Facts.
You put money in the bank. That's what the banks are doing. That's how they stay alive. But it doesn't work for us because people pay their bills and pay their thing, and then they get paid. A lot of people save and they put in their save. They don't. Money is supposed to be liquid. It's supposed to be spent and being used. That's how you keep it afloat, and that's what crypto does. And a lot of people don't understand it when they're like, "Oh, it's not real money. It's not backed by anything." Your dollar's not backed by anything either.
It used to be backed by gold.
Yeah, yes, and then they took it off.
Right.
1971. Yep. And now it's borderline useless. Look what happened to Russia's
the house
dollar.
prices are getting crazy because of inflation, and like, well, back in the day, you could literally buy a decent house where I'm from for like $250,000.
Yep.
Now that same house is around like $750.
I was about to say that $750. Yep, 3 times the amount.
How are we gonna afford a house, bro, for younger people? You know, like
that's why. And people are saying the World Economic Forum's quote is, "You will owe nothing and be happy." Bro, it's so bad that people are getting 80-year loans on their car, 80-month loans on their car, 30-year mortgages. You're not paying that off. You know, you get a car for 80 months. It used to be 36 months. You know what I'm saying? 48 months, maybe 3 to 4 years. Now it's 7 years to pay that car off. It's just insane. And they keep you trapped. The bring you to school, get your degree, get in college debt, get a job to pay off that debt. On top of paying off that debt, get a house, pay that off, get a car, pay that off. Oh, you need help with money? Get credit cards. So you get credit cards.
But then you turn around and say, "Hey, bro, look at crypto. It could set you free." No, you're crazy. You're crazy. It's a scam.
It's not real money.
No. Like, man, come on.
Put your money in your savings, get 0.2% every year.
You know, like, I don't like. Even the banks are stressing right now. You know.
Yeah, they don't have any money.
Stable coins and how much return they could give. Banks are like, whoa, we can't compete with that.
Yep,
So
they can't.
they're kind of targeting stable coins for that reason.
The banks that want to that accept crypto, that will kind of see it as a useful tool, I think those banks will survive. The ones that are like, no, trying to compete against it or something, those won't survive. They have to work with crypto and accept crypto and figure out how to integrate it. But at the end of the day, once you're a fully seasoned crypto investor, you don't trust banks anymore. I mean, whether or not you did it before, you know what I mean? When you're in crypto, you're like, nah, I don't trust banks.
It pissed me off because I'm trying to use my debit card. I'm trying to use my debit card for my own money that I earned, working my ass off from a regulated Canadian exchange, and my bank says, "Oh, you can't buy crypto."
It's insane. It's insane.
I mean, I had to do e-transfer, like I did e-transfer and stuff like that. But like, think about that for a second.
That happened in one of my exchanges on Uphold. My card got declined because it was a crypto purchase.
Right.
I had to call in.
That's crazy to me, man.
It's insane. It's insane, but that's why they're terrified.
Yep.
The SEC blocked Coinbase from launching their yield program because they're gonna do what Nexo does, and then guess what happened to Nexo? The SEC told Nexo to stop for U.S. citizens. Nope, no more paying out any more interest.
Because they can't compete.
Yeah, I have all my crypto. A lot of my crypto on Nexo getting money every day. Oh, cool, just for holding it. Coinbase was doing that. Celsius, all these Anchor Protocol, right? You stake it, you put your crypto there, you hold it. They give you money for holding it. You can't do that with the dollar, because like we said, it's that money has to come from somewhere. When you have crypto, that's the power of Web3. That crypto powers the actual blockchain. You're using it. So when you're for Ethereum, for example, or Avalanche or whatever, when you make a swap, it costs fees to do that. Those fees are for the stakers, for the people who are staking their tokens and etc., powering it. Same thing. That's why proof of work was the original concept. You had computers set up, and your computers were powering the transactions. Now they want to move to proof of stake. So you have all this crypto. Hey, I'll let this ecosystem borrow my token. Just pay me back with every transaction. Because people are gonna be using it. That's the power of it. You can't do that with the dollar. That's why that's
nothing backing it. What you gonna do with it?
So like the backing of crypto is the blockchain, is the technology behind it. Whatever that blockchain is designed to do, whether it's games, NFTs, node protocols, whatever you could think of, you could put it on there, and it's self-sustaining. You make a certain amount of tokens. And you put it in there, and you're like, okay, there's 100 million tokens here, and then if we ever need to mint more, you can make, you know what I'm saying? And then it goes with the supply and demand. It actually works.
Exactly, and it scares the crap out of them. You know, and another thing too, like I hate politics. I don't want to get into any politics.
I agree.
But, like you seen what happened in Canada when people's bank accounts were getting frozen.
They said you can't take your money out.
You know, and then crypto is like, you know, we're here. Like, this is what crypto's for. You know, you can't shut it down.
Yep.
Like, I'll be clear, guys. I'm not for it or against it. I'm just talking about what crypto can do. We're seeing the same thing overseas with the situation that's going on right now.
Yeah.
People are exchanging within crypto, and I love to see that, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's what I got in it for in the first place.
The freedom.
Know? Like in 2017, the vibes were more like stick it to the man. You know.
Yeah.
We're in crypto. We're gonna stick it to the man, and then it kind of changed over time, but like, you know, that's still the attitude that I have, bro. I want to be my own bank. And yeah.
I just think that like with one of the countries over there, their dollar or whatever, their fiat dropped because of them being removed from the SWIFT.
Yep.
Their dollar decreased, their value of what their whatever they want to use. I don't want to want to make it political.
Yeah.
It got decreased tremendously. It's like useless.
Yep.
And the other side, they're accepting crypto donations. Because why? Their internet went down. Their banks are all wiped out. They can't use. So what do they have to use? Crypto. You can't shut crypto down.
Yep.
You can't block it. You can't do anything.
And I mean, if this situation is not showing you the power of crypto, if this situation is not showing you the power of crypto, and I don't know what else can I say or tell you to wake you up from this whole situation. But, you know, I just can't wait, bro. The future is bright. I'm excited.
Yeah.
You know, like another thing I love about crypto, every other day something new comes out.
Yeah, every day.
I'm
every
learning,
hour,
bro.
Every hour.
You know? I go on live and people are like, yo, check this project out. You heard about this project? You heard about this project? No, I haven't. Like I have 24 hours in a day.
Put on my list. Bro. Write it down. Put on my list.
I'll get back to you on that.
That's me every day. Oh, put on my list. I love it.
You know?
That's like before we go, I know you said you got some things to take care of. Like, I want to say I'm really excited that people in where we are now are confident and they're taking the risk, right? Of, you know what? I don't care what my friend thinks. I don't care what my family thinks. I'm going to put this camera in my face and talk to the people that actually do care. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that I take from being like the day that I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna start talking about crypto because I love this thing and no one else around me wants to talk about it. I'm gonna find people that talk about it with me. Yeah. You know, whether you follow me, whether you hate me, whether you disagree with my takes, it's still a conversation that needs to be had. The people that I'm around, like, oh, that's cool, bro. I don't know. Tell me, why does it suck? Why, you know what I'm saying? And you're one. You know what it's like. You woke up one day, turned the camera on, and started recording. And I see it every day, new creators coming up, and obviously it's like with life. There were people that stick around, that thrive, and go on to do amazing things, change their lives. And there's people that either do it for a little fad, little fun, move on. It happens. Yeah. It just happens. But I think you're one of the ones that will be here, right? Because you've been in it before. You'll be here at when the dust settles. Told you, mother. I told you.
I'll probably duet this YouTube. Like, I'll probably duet this right here.
Yeah. cut the clip out and just hold it. Draft it. Leave it in the drafts.
You know what I mean?
For like 7 years. No, but it's awesome. I think it's amazing that we're able to connect. We're able to reach out to people all over the world. Doesn't even matter where you are. You have an internet connection and a phone, you're good to go. Exactly. And that's the beautiful thing about being alive right here in this moment with a new asset class that's coming up, that's going to take over everything, that's going to change everything. Because when the internet came out, this wasn't here. We couldn't Zoom each other. They were still building it.
Yep.
You had to have inside information, to know somebody that had good networking to find out information. And then when social media came out, you had to know like a coder or something like that to learn about apps and figure out how to make an app. You couldn't just, now crypto, you could set up MetaMask, set up, you know what I'm saying? You're in the game. You're in the game.
Exactly. And like, the whole El Salvador, like I didn't even see that whole El Salvador thing happening,
Yeah.
So when that happened, bro, it blew my mind. Like, I'm like, wait, what? Like,
a whole country's buying the dip.
I was that crazy guy talking about crypto back in 2017, and you asked me, will a country actually do that? I was like, no.
Can you
crazy,
imagine
bro?
saying that to somebody? Like, hey, I have one day, I think a country like Salvador is going to buy Bitcoin and build and change their money to Bitcoin. Like, that's what they're going to use to buy things. What?
Right?
You're crazy.
I just might have to go to El Salvador just to buy a freaking double cheeseburger with Bitcoin, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Might just have to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's amazing. I'm so thankful for being in this space. I'm also thankful for you hopping on the podcast. I'm sure, I think it's like, 40 minutes now. I know you said you got some things to do. Unless you want to keep going, you got to go, or?
No, it's up to you, bro. I'm good.
Okay, cool. Because I was just gonna say when you created your content, what did you have in mind? Like I know we talked about it. Like, you wanted to reach out to people. Do you have right now? Do you have a plan, or are you just going with the flow every day? Do you
bro,
have, like,
I literally wake
dreams?
up.
What are your?
Bro, I wake up and make content. Like, nothing is planned. The only content I ever planned was like the What Will Survive a Bear Market series.
Yes.
I actually had that written down. Other than that, bro, I don't know.
You just go with the flow?
I just pick out my phone and I'm like, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
And like, I got to kind of like work on myself too at the same time, because I could be too direct sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm just growing, bro. I'm just growing.
Yeah. Same here. It comes with the punches of being a influencer or content creator or whatever. You have to kind of like not necessarily change who you are, but you gotta. It's not like I don't know if it's like you gotta be in the middle in a sense. But then there's gonna be people out there that love that you're direct, right? Yeah. But and then you can't be too not true to who you are because people will find out. Oh, he's like that's some BS. He's not being himself. Yeah. So it's like there's like a fine line of being who you are, but then also being in a sense where people like don't feel turned away. Like, oh, man, this guy's an asshole or something. You know what I'm saying? But like, not saying you are, but I'm just saying, you know, like I learned through that when I started. When I started, I was trying to be so like enthusiastic. Oh, hey, and then I just said, you know what? XRP family. I just roll with it. And I just roll with it. And I was like, that's my thing. That's me. Like, yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, family? Like, you know, and I want to say, there's a difference between the XRP family and the XRP Army. I told that to Crypto Aaron. So the XRP Army, most of them think it's gonna hit 10,000 this year or something. Like, no, $10. All right, $10.
Let me touch on that. I do not hate XRP family. I love you guys. I'm hoping you guys win the court case. I'm rooting for you because that's big for community as a whole. The only time, like, I'll be honest with you, bro. Anytime you make an XRP video, whether it's for XRP or against it, is gonna get some attraction.
Hey, always, you know? always.
That's the honest truth.
Always.
And those tanky XRP videos are easy targets, you know.
For both sides.
Don't think I hate XRP. Don't think I'm looking down on you guys. Mm-hmm. It's nothing like that, you know. But if it gets to like $8 to $10, please take some profits.
Yeah,
please take.
That's what I say, and that's the thing. A lot of the XRP Army, like the diehard ones, the ones that are like 20, you know, back in the 2017, the all-time high era when they experienced that all-time high when it was number 2 market cap, they're like they don't want to let it go. I'm like, yo, you got to be realistic here. You got to be realistic. That's how I am. I've never 589, 1,000, 10. Like, no.
Yeah.
Get to all-time high first, please. Just get to all-time high, then we'll see. Beat the case. Let's beat the case. We got to worry about one thing at a time. We can't worry about no 10,000, 100,000, 589. None of that, you know, flip the switch. Like, okay, like it's going to take time. Like this thing is primed to be successful, but it's not going to be the end all be all crypto. It's not going to be the only thing that's going to save. Like, it's not going to be, that's why I understand that. And I try to explain that to XRP holders. They just love it so much. It's like Bitcoin maxis. People that love Bitcoin. No, Bitcoin's the only known thing. And you say Bitcoin's outdated and slow, they get offended. I'm like, it is. Yep. It's the first blockchain that was created. It's outdated and slow. Like
and that's another thing too. Like you can't be a maxi. Because if you become a maxi, you're gonna lose opportunities.
Yes.
And that's another danger. I don't know. I've been seeing that a lot too. You know, and
But you hit it head on. You hit the head of the nail. The XRP, you say $10,000. Whether you say it's going to hit 10,000, you're gonna get a lot of views. Yeah. And then the people that don't agree with you, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Why are you in crypto? And then you say XRP's not gonna hit 10,000. You get the people that are like, yep, it's not gonna hit 10,000. And you get the people that XRP family, you're stupid. It's gonna hit 10. It just.
Because I never see John.
So
like
funny. It's so.
I've been watching your content for a minute, right? And I never came at you left. Because there's a difference between passion and like talking about it, than trying
just
to like,
views and hype beast. Hype. It's almost equivalent to when the Sheep Mania last year.
Yeah.
Were you on TikTok around when Bitcoin blew past 50K or 40K? When Elon Musk bought the $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin around that era.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you see all those Sheeb and Dogecoin to the moon TikTokers?
No, I missed out.
Bro, it was a feeding frenzy of content creation because people knew if I talked about Safe Moon, Sheeb, Dogecoin, Elon Dog, Elon Gate, all those stupid Mars, those stupid names, you made a content and you sounded decent and smart enough. Like, you know what you're talking about. 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 views. It's going to 100. It's going to hit 100x. It's going to hit 100. TikTok won't approve those videos anymore. They released articles. TikTok, I think is, I don't know if you remember that. You can't shill stuff like that anymore.
Yep. Good, man. That's good.
TikTok changed its policies. Now cryptocurrencies influencers consider moving to rival platforms. That's how. But it was all the shillers. If you spoke facts, like you do, when you got on, when I started seeing your videos, I'm like, oh man, this guy makes some dope content. It's always the new wave that came through, or whatever you want to call it, out of that. When TikTok banned no more 100x, 1000x, like guaranteed, people were saying that. People were saying Shiba's gonna hit $2. It's gonna hit $1. If you put $50 and you're gonna have a million tokens, hits $1, you're gonna be a millionaire. Like that video was like misinformation, right? It's considered misinformation now.
And that's what pisses me off, bro, because that just puts bad taste in people's mouths.
Yes.
To start with, you know? So maybe it doesn't hit $1, or they put their life savings and it goes down. Now they're like, crypto's a scam. And they never look at crypto ever again.
Just hold, just diamond hand. The Dogecoin millionaire effect. Diamond hand. Take some mother profits, bro. What are you doing, man? You're a millionaire. What are you doing? Take the profits. Buy Quant. Buy Chainlink. Buy something. Buy an Ethereum token. Buy a couple Ethereum.
The L that I took this year, I wasn't even on TikTok at that time. My brother's like, yo, I found this new coin on TikTok. It's called Refinable. It's gonna be the next big NFT launchpad, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bet. So like, I had some Bitcoin Cash that I got from Bitcoin Fork, whatever. I put it. Not a mistake too, bro. I bought it right off the launch. So right there, I took the L, right? Yeah. And then it dipped 50%. Then I'm like, yo, I'm gonna buy the dip. Bought the dip.
That's what everyone was saying too.
All the way down.
Yeah.
And after that, I'm like, F TikTok. The liars.
Yes. And that's why they had to do this. TikTok is banning influencers. This was the era where people were freaking out. People who were, this is the next 1000x coin. This is next. So now you have to be. It was a blessing in disguise. I remember I started in May. This was around July, I think, around July. So this was around July of 2021. Yep. And if you see right here, right there, July 21, 2021, right there, July 19th. So TikTok bans influencers from promoting cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Dogecoin's platform, right? This is when a lot of people jumped ship and then went to, obviously YouTube is big, but they stay full-time on YouTube. Mm-hmm. The real people that stayed, that actually you see more of now, are people that, like you popping up, speaking of facts, actually understanding and promoting legit knowledge. You're not promoting tokens. Everyone was promoting tokens, and people were, these rug pulls were paying influencers to talk about these tokens back then. A lot. Yeah. Now the information is key, is value. You have to be really good at explaining something, or be really creative, right, to get people to watch your video.
Yeah. So
now it's harder, but in a sense, if you're good at what you do, nothing's changed.
Exactly.
And you have it. I see you have it. You got it. You turn the camera on. You don't gotta stress. You don't stress about making the videos. It feels like when I look at your content, I'm like, oh yeah, he just does it. He just does it.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel, like, because I feel that way about myself. I just put the camera on. I just, you know what I'm saying?
And bro, like, there's nothing wrong with doing promos or this and that. Like, get your money. Yeah. But doing it in an ethical way where, like,
don't hurt people. Don't go out
intentionally wreck somebody. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you know, I'm not against that, bro.
Don't try to hurt people. There's some
Discords that actually teach people how to trade, and like they actually teach people real information. I'm all for that. You know?
And then that's the key. Like, actually making content because you care about someone making money, not losing money. You know what I'm saying? Like, for your own benefit. Like, the thing about crypto and content creation, that I don't know if I think people understand this, but maybe they don't hear. I don't know. But the thing about crypto and content creation, the beautiful thing about it is that if you're in crypto and you're in content creation and you stop making content, you still can be successful in crypto. Just no one will know about it.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing. So if you won't worry more about content creation and you start worrying about crypto, you're going to worry about content creation, and you're not going to make any money on crypto. You're going to have to survive on content creation and be a full-time influencer for nothing. Lying to people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, crypto to me is for me first. Content creation is second. Because at the end of the day, if they shut down TikTok, I'm still gonna be on my crypto. I'm still gonna invest in crypto. You just won't know who I am anymore. All right, you won't see Crypto Logic John anymore. You won't see XRP family. All right, I still got my XRP. It's $10. Yep. I'm still good.
You're living the dream.
You don't see me though.
Like, bro, you know? I started this by so much of an accident that like I have no links to nothing because I don't know where I'm just going with the flow. Bro. I have no plans. I have no goals of whatever, bro. I'm just every single day talk crypto. That's what I'm doing. Wherever it goes, I'll go. I'm sure the opportunity will come. Yeah. You know?
At the end of the day, you still have your crypto and you're still going to be able to get your mansion, whatever, whether or not you put it on TikTok or not. You as a human being, as yourself, still got that life. And that's why people I feel like some people get super into their content and it consumes them. I'm like, just remember, if you got into this because of crypto, make sure crypto is still your main priority, man. Because that's what got you into it. Why are you not gonna take care about it and then I care about talking about this because it gets me more views. I care about this type of token, even though I'm not invested into it, but it gets me views. Mm-hmm. Like I talk about stuff that I'm invested in, that I like. Don't, I'm not saying to you, I'm just saying to like any content creator that's listening or someone that's wanting to get into content creation for crypto. Don't chase the followers. Don't chase the views. Just make the content that people will come.
Facts. And we all have our different approach to things too, which I love to see, like everybody has their own personality and
some people can catch on to some people can understand what I'm saying. Some people can't understand what I'm saying. That's fine with that. But then they understand what you say. He breaks it down in a different way. I like this way. Or you know what I'm saying? Like that's the beauty of it. There's too much. There's millions and billions of people out there. Everybody's gonna eat. In regards of having their own base of followers, fans, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And at the end of the day, you document, you stay true to who you are, you're gonna win. There's no one can go at you, no one can make you fact check you, no one can come at you if you're just being truth to who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I wouldn't promote time, but I said, yo, I'm in time. If you guys want to learn how to get into time, let me know. They want to learn. Hey, not financial advice. This is risky. I'm taking the risk. Yeah. I didn't say time's gonna make you a millionaire. Time's gonna be rich. This is what I'm doing. And I got hit just like everybody else. It wasn't like I was, you know what I'm saying?
We can't fault you for what you're doing, bro. Like that's what actually you're doing. What am I gonna talk about? What I'm not doing? Like
exactly.
So you're good, fam. Like, don't even worry about it. It's a learning experience.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be something I talked about is gonna be a freaking either it's gonna fail or it's gonna be a rock pool. Like you never know.
It happens.
We're in the wild, wild west still. Like
yep.
So don't stress it.
Yeah, man, it's so cool. I'm happy that we're here. I'm really excited. Before we go, I'm really excited for what's to come because we have no idea what's coming. Like what is the bull run gonna feel like? What is the bear market gonna be like? What's gonna cause the bear market? What's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like we're still so early. 2022 is just another year to just learn, get some crypto in your portfolio. And then 2023, 24, 25, we got so many, like, you know what I'm saying? And whenever that moment is, like, we'll know. That moment already happened for a lot of people. So, like, the people that bought in 2017, 2018, 2019, even 2020, because Ethereum in summer of 2020 was $200.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, all-time high 4,000 last year. But, like, those people that bought in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, changed their lives in 2021.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're the next crop.
Yeah.
Whoever's watching this, whoever's listening to this right now, this is your time.
In the market. Stay in the market, guys.
Yes.
Please.
Not
Crypto's not going anywhere. Even if you lose it, let's say you invested at 69K, right? All-time high. I'm promising you, like, stay in the market. And you'll make way more money than you lost.
Exactly.
Don't sleep on it.
That's it.
Don't sleep on it.
That's it. We're next. Hey, we're next. The 2020, 2021 people that got back in or got in full time, or if you got back in, whatever, we turn full time to it. Like, hey, I'm not leaving this space anymore. I'm taking it serious. That's us. All of us on TikTok right now, everyone, you know what I'm saying? Whoever's in the comments, all people commenting on your paid post, that are asking you questions that are really into it. Hey, Crypto4Change, let me know what's up with this. What's up? Those people, they're gonna make it with you, and that's what I'm excited about. When I see people asking me questions in the comments, I'm like, we're all gonna make it. That's the WGMI. We're gonna have our moment. We're gonna have our moment. You know,
it's gonna happen sooner than later, bro.
Yep.
And I had to make a video to say, I told you so. You know, I don't want to make that video, guys. Please.
With some shades. But hey, I want to thank you for coming on, bro. We hit like an hour now. That's fast, huh? That's crazy. Oh, yeah. But yeah, hey, you guys need to follow him on TikTok, Crypto4Change. He's on Twitter too. I'll link everything in the description. But once again, bro, thank you for coming on. This is a great conversation. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna get a lot of value out of this. But I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video or the next podcast. Peace. Yeah.